Hi, this is Johannes Parker, and I'd like to thank you for taking a few moments to listen to me. I wanted to talk to you real quick about how to deal with people that you can't stand. I'm telling you, I promise you 100%, we have all had people in our life that we can't stand. They might have been somebody we work with, and worse, it might have been somebody that was our family member. Hopefully not brother or sister, maybe an uncle, great aunt, something like that. But we've all had those people in our lives. And you know what? We can't just get rid of them, no matter how hard we try. In fact, it's like they have a beacon on us. If we run to one side of the room, they will automatically follow us. Well, here's some information that helped me deal with people that I can't stand, because you know what? They're going to be there, no matter what. In fact, I was talking to one of my mentors years ago, and I said, you know what, there's a guy at my work that no matter if I'm going to lunch break, he's there, no matter if I'm going to the water cooler, he's there, no matter if I'm going to talk to my boss, he's there, he's everywhere. And I don't know what to do with him. He's getting my last nerve. And the funny thing is, he looked dead in my eyes and said this right here. Johannes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Why? Because you used to get on my last nerve. And I'm like, that's really funny. He said, no, I'm not joking. When we first started spending time together, Johannes, you asked so many of the most ridiculous questions that I've ever heard. And you got on my last nerve. And he said, I really wanted to have you go away, but I couldn't because you're my brother-in-law. So he said, I had to change the way I saw you. I said, wow, really? He said, yeah, and once I changed the way I saw you, it changed the whole game. And so I listened to what he said of how he dealt with me and spent time with me. And actually, he spent 7.5 years with me, pouring into me, mentoring me, helping me develop to the man I am today. And so here are 3 points that he gave me that helped me to deal with that guy and deal with people that get on my very last nerve. Point number 1 is I had to change my perception. Perception is reality, right? Well, I had to change the way I saw him. In fact, I had to make him the expert. I had to make it my job to find out how he could help me be better in a specific place in my life. And it really helped. He was great at websites. He was great at marketing. He taught me so many different things that I didn't know. So as I changed the way I saw him and I made him an expert, I started to ask him questions like, hey, how would I do this, or how would I do that? And as I made him the expert, as I just relaxed, and you know what? Instead of him trying to find me, I was trying to find him. And as I made him the expert, it built up his confidence. Eventually, he didn't get my last nerve. In fact, eventually he stopped spending time with me because he moved up as I moved up. And the second part was I had to change my expectations. Now let me tell you this. People that get on their last nerve, they say the most craziest things all of the time, right? Yes. And so when I changed my expectation and expected him to ask these ridiculous, crazy questions, as I changed it and said, no, I'm expecting him to ask, it allowed me to relax. See, a lot of times we get upset, disappointed, sad, mad, depressed because unmet expectations. Whenever there's an expectation that you have and it's not met, you're sad. So when I expected him to ask different questions, it changed my whole attitude towards him. And the third thing I did, I became a better listener. Because when we are dealing with somebody that we can't stand, we stop listening. Blah, 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 blah. Wah, 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 wah. I focused on listening to everything he was saying. And after spending time with him and truly, truly listening, I found out that he was the only child, that he had no friends, and he saw me as somebody he could truly trust, depend on, and that cared about him. Wow. So by effectively listening, it changed the game. Now, whenever I come across somebody that it's hard to deal with, that somebody that gets on my last nerve, I understand I have to change my perception, change my expectation, and become a better listener. And the problem is, I had to stop focusing on me. This is Johannes Parker with The Better You. This is how to deal with people that you can't stand. Have a great, awesome, and amazing day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.